Who you are first.
Alden Meyer, Union of Concerned Scientists. The top line message is we need the leaders that are coming into Copenhagen to salvage these negotiations, to rise above the petty politics and the infighting of their ministers and their delegates, and to put on the table a serious and credible package to move this process forward. That package has got to include serious long-term financing. It has to include a legally binding outcome in both the Kyoto and the convention track, and it has to include a very tight, accelerated negotiation process to complete the deal coming out of here within the 6 to 9 months. That's all we can hope for at this point. We're not going to get the complete deal we wanted and expected out of Copenhagen. There's procedural chaos now about who's in charge, what's happening on what level. The only people that can salvage this process in the next 2 days are the heads of government, the heads of state, who have already started arriving, and most of whom will be here by tomorrow.
What is the message that you would send to the U.S. delegation and to President Obama right now?
The U.S. delegation has to signal that we are willing to put a serious long-term financial package on the table to help developing countries reduce deforestation, to help them deploy clean technologies so they can grow their economies without increasing their pollution, to help them, the most vulnerable countries, adapt to the impacts of climate change that we are already starting to see around the world. And the President needs to signal that he's heard that the world wants the U.S. to be more aggressive, more ambitious, take our responsibilities as a world leader seriously, and do more at home. If the President can come in and give those two messages, I think that can help turn around this process in the next 48 hours.
What do you think former Vice President Al Gore can do at this stage in the game, if anything?
I think the message that Vice President Gore gave to the plenary yesterday is the right message. It's time for leaders to get serious and lead. This is what they were elected or appointed to do. This is their time. There's no one else that can do it. It's time to get serious. The President should announce that he will make passing domestic climate legislation his top priority after the health care debate is done. And the government should seriously considering accelerating the next conference of the parties meeting that's going to be held in Mexico from the fall into the late summer.
Thanks, Alden.
Okay.